We're going to fit a prop saver to a Turborix DAT 750 motor here. One of the most important parts of using a prop saver, I think, is getting it properly fitted, and I think that's where a lot of us have our problems. This type of prop saver can be used with all the major brands of props that are on the market with minor changes to the propellers or no changes to the propellers, so I think it's one of the best prop savers to use. I'm going to start by getting the screw out of the way. And sliding that on the shaft all the way against the motor. I want to leave a little bit of the shaft sticking out of this prop saver, so I'm going to rotate that motor and make a mark on it there. And that'll leave about 3/16 to 1/4 of an inch of shaft sticking out when that's cut. The cutter here is a Dremel tool with a thin number 409 cutting blade on it, held in a number 102 arbor. And what I'll do is start the motor turning, and I'll bring this cutting edge at full speed up against the shaft and just hold it in position with light pressure. And as long as I'm getting sparks, it's cutting, and it'll cut the shaft in just a short order. I'm going to bring the motor up to maybe 1500 RPM or so here. Okay, we'll take the prop saver off, get it out of the way. Bring the Dremel tool up to full speed. Brace my hands against the table. And that's that. Now we want to round the end of the shaft off. And they don't recommend you cut on the side of this, but if you use very light pressure, you can do that to round the shaft off on the end. Again, we'll spin the motor. And that's a nicely rounded end. The prop saver slides onto the shaft like that, and you can adjust it slightly in or out when you go to fit your propeller. The other thing I do to these motors when I fit the prop shafts is to take the tool with it spinning and slide it up and down the shaft gently to grind flats for the screw heads to bear down on. If you look at this one, it's been done here. You can see the little bright spot there, one on that side, and one on that side. When you put the prop saver on, the screws actually bear down on those flats, and between the flats and the Loctite, you don't have to worry about it loosening coming off.